ナメント表を書くまでもありません。
The question, how many matches would you need for a tournament with 107 teams, was answered instantly by Etika.
これは問題というより知識です。参加チームから1を引いた数が必要な試合数という公式がありますので。まあ例題の4チームなら3試合、8チームなら7試合という数字を見た時点で。
Yeah, I just thought about it in my head. Like, I just thought of like a basic 4. I'm like, yeah, no, 1, 2, 3, yeah.
エリカすごい。
エリカお姉ちゃん、言ってごらん。
おお、エリカお姉ちゃんすごい。
大したもんだな。なるほど。自称探偵は
まあ探偵を気取るつもりならこの程度は。
すごいね。きっと将来は本物の探偵になれると思うよ。
まあもうそのつもりですが。
The cousins all thought about the answers to the questions, but Etika always answered first. Rosa thought it was a bit rude for Etika to say the answers out loud while people were still thinking, instead of keeping them to herself. But since Etika was a guest, she decided against mentioning it. In truth, Etika was perfectly aware of this when she answered the questions instantly. Each time she would grin broadly as though saying, "You all still haven't solved such an easy problem?"
エリカちゃんは名探偵さんなんだから、あまり本気にならなくてもいいんじゃない？
そう、子供向けの問題なのにムキになってしまいました。気をつけますので次の問題をお願いします。
So let's have the next question. What's 2 plus 4?
よーし、今度は負けねえぞ。マリア、次の問題を頼む。
大きなそれをナイフで1回切り分けると2つになります。では8個に切り分けるには最低何回切ればいいでしょう。
Now see, this is where all my brain power is going. Thinking about the mystery of Rokenjima. No, that's not important. This is the real riddle we need to solve here. The witch's epitaph, forget that shit. This is the real shit. You have one large piece of cheese. A single slice with a knife can split it into 2 parts. So what is the lowest number of slices that you can make to cut it into 8 parts? That's a good question. That's a good question. Like, the answer feels obvious, right? Like, I don't know what the answer is, but like, if you think about it, and then you come to a conclusion. It's like, you cut it once, it's in 2 parts. And if you cut it again, well, it depends. Are we cutting both of the separated parts at once? Because then, like, a second cut could make 4 if you cut both parts at the same time, but it also could make 3 if you just cut one of those parts at the same time. See where I'm going with this? There's 2 truths. Anyway, I don't fucking know. I don't care to keep thinking about it. George, acting like the adult he was, set up a mood that would prevent people from answering right away, even if they knew the answer, in effect sending a warning to Etika. Then Etika understood and she averted her gaze, snorting derisively.
8個なら4回で切り分ければよいのでは？バカね。それが答えだったら問題にならないじゃない。
そういうことだな。こういうのは想定の回数より少なくできるものと相場が決まっている。
Right. That's definitely why I
しかし
held my tongue, right?
どうすればいいやら。ああ、わかった。こりゃチーズだからできることだな。
そうね。バースデーケーキでこれをやったら大喧嘩になるわね。
そやな。チーズならともかくケーキを切るにはその切り方じゃあかんな。
みんな答え。くそ、わかんねえの俺だけ。
ああ、なるほどね。
3次元で考えなきゃダ
The
メなんだ。
fuck does that mean? You gotta think three-dimensionally. How else was I supposed to be fucking thinking? What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Are they saying like instead? Well, no. What? They're like asking how many slices. So if you fold it X amount of times and then slice once, you get 8 pieces. Is it something like that? Wait, even Jessica. Damn, dude. You ain't gotta fucking throw shade at her like that. Even Jessica?
マリア、答えわか
And
る
even the 9-year-old shitting on you. What are you gonna do about that,
書
man?
いてあるもん。
Okay, well, that's
ほ
unfair.
らマリアだって答え見るまでわわかるバトラ君。
なるほど。私にもこれはチーズだからこそできることですな。
Because it's cheese. The fuck do you mean? What are you talking about? Because they said a slice of cheese, right? A slice, like a square, like a Kraft single, which technically is not cheese. It's labeled as a single, but you get what I'm saying. I still think the only thing I could possibly think of is what.
南條先生まで分かっちゃったのかよ。ひょっとして俺だけが分かってない？
バトラさんの頭も少し火を通せばチーズみたいに柔らかになりそうですね。
ナイフは0回で手でちぎれるとかそういう答えじゃないんだろ？
なわけね。ナイフ以外では切れないチーズってことで。
Yeah, it's impossible to cut the cheese with it. Wait.
チーズを立体的に想像するんだよ。
What the fuck does that mean? How else am I supposed to think of this fucking cheese?
難しいなら紙ナプキンの裏に絵を描いてみるのもいいかも。
大きなチーズ、それをナイフで。
Okay, when you say a piece of cheese, do you mean like a cut at like a triangle out of a cheese wheel, or like a square, like a fucking Sargento cheddar slice? All right, what are we talking about here? I mean, I guess this is the 80s. They wouldn't be talking about a Sargento cheddar slice, but still, what are we talking about here? If we're talking about like just a wedge, that's the word I was looking for, a wedge of cheese, then that makes even less sense. That makes even less sense. That. What?
ナイフは直線じゃなきゃ切っちゃダメ？
そうよ。ナイフは直線に切るだけ。
But because it's cheese.
まあでもヒントね。切り方は直線にじゃなきゃダメだけど、どこを切るかは自由なのよ。
This tells me nothing. It cuts in a straight line, but you can change the angle at which you cut it. How does that then create more than how does that then create 8 pieces with less than 4 cuts? How? 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 I don't fucking know.
どうやってナイフを入れればいいか、いろいろ想像してみろ。
Dad, come on.
少々ひねくれたやり方を想像した方がいいだろうな。
I'm gonna fucking start throwing hands, you condescending assholes.
バトラ君のお手並みを拝見だ。
Think of the ways to stick it in. Thanks, Dad, for the impromptu sex talk. And then Uncle Kraus here says, think outside the box before you stick it in. Glad my male support figures here are very got my back. What the fuck? Huh? You have a large piece of cheese, like a wedge. How many times must you cut it with a knife to make 8 pieces? You could obviously do it in 4 cuts. Could have we done even fewer cuts than that? Our hints so far point to it being possible specifically because it's cheese. If it was a birthday cake, you really wouldn't be allowed to do this. That means nothing to me. That means nothing to me. They're saying like instead of like up and down, you have to cut it.
チーズだからできる技。おうおうおうおうおう。わかったわかった。
ようやくひらめいたようです。それが正解だといいのですが。
チーズはナイフ以外では切れないんだよな。ナイフは直線だけで切るんだよな。それ以外に何も条件はないよな。なあ。
特にない。
よっしゃ、間違いない。くー、ひでえ問題だぜ。
上から切るばかりがノーじゃないってことだぜ。上から2回切って4分割。
You make 2 cuts from... Make 2 cuts from the top. 24. Oh. You right? You right? Uh-huh. So like, let's imagine a cube. Yep. That, uh-huh.
その状態で側面から切れば、上段と下段に分かれて4分割が
立体で考えないと出せない答えだね。
Fuck you.
つまり正解は3回さ。
え、そうなのか？俺1回だと思ってたけど。
そらどんな魔法いくらなんでも1回は無理や。
これはなぞなぞじゃなくて普通に算数的。
え、おお、そうなの。3回ってのはすぐに思いついたんだが。
Yeah, I did too. That's why I didn't answer that right away.
それじゃ簡単すぎて問題にならないと思ってひねりす。
バトラの答えの方がバトラが正解？ええ、バトラさんが正解で、正解は1回です。
I was happy that someone had confirmed his answer. However, at some point, Etika's face had lost his cheeriness. Yeah, she's pissed that he didn't come up with the standard 3 point.
1回と答えられる人間がいて、それが
エリカも答えは1回。どうやらお前も相当ひねくれてるみたいだな。
1個のチーズと聞いて、その形状を決めつけるのは実に愚かしいことですので。
できるわけないわ。お兄ちゃんの勘違いでしょ。
愚かしや人の8つに分けろとは言っているが、等分にしろとは問うていない。
それにしたって不可能でしょ。ナイフ以外の方法で切るの？
ナイフ以外では切れない。ナイフは直線に切らねばならない。しかし逆に言えばそれ以外に条件はない。いや、そもそもチーズの形さえも示されてはいない。
そうか。みんなは大きなチーズが1個って聞いてカマンベールみたいな
I mean,
平
I
べっ
thought
た
of
い
like
円
a
筒
cheese
状のものを
wedge.
想像してた
I
のか。
thought of a Sargento cheddar slice.
俺は朝食のトーストの上に乗せるスライスチーズを想像していた。
Oh, my man. Bro, up top, my guy. Battler, my dude. I love this guy.
ナイフで切り分けるような立派なチーズとは。
Bro, same.
普段
Oh
縁
my
がね
god.
えからよ。
I feel so seen right now.
チーズの形状に条件は示され、出題者のミスです。おそらくマリアさんのその本にはいわゆる平べったい。ある。ほら。
As Etika had guessed, the book Maria held held had an illustration of a piece of cheese just as Erika had described it. With the cheese of this shape, 3 slices really would be the correct answer. You could cut it in a plus pattern from the top to make 4 pieces, and then cut it from the side to double that and make 8 pieces. However, since this illustration hadn't been shown, the interpretation of the cheese had been left to the answerer.
確かにそうね。
そういうこと。どうやらチーズも頭も柔らかかったのはバトラさんの方だ。
スライスチーズだったらどうしてナイフ1回で8個に分けられるんだよ。
Oh, please tell me it's the folding answer.
お手元のペーパーナプキンで試してみたらどうですか。
Oh, please tell me I was fucking right from the
スラ
jump.
イスチーズだと思って。
つまりよ、こうしてさ、蛇腹に折るわけさ。
Fuck you all. I fucking win. I'm done. Playthrough's over. Who's the real culprit? I don't give a shit. I won the cheese problem. I fucking knew it. I fucking Sargento cheddar slice, baby. You fold the slice. I fucking knew it. I wasn't confident in my answer, but I fucking knew it regardless. Suck my fucking dick, America. Anyway.
何回折れば8個になるかな。
6回です。
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. You fold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just fucking slice that bitch. Fucking slice that shit. To fold an accordion style, you alternate between upward and downward folds. Once you've done this 6 times, it looks the size of an accordion.
普通のチーズならこんなに折ったらそこでちぎれちまうところだが、ナイフ以外じゃちぎれないことになってんだろ。
問題ありません。ナイフ以外では決して切れぬ魔法のチーズですから。
Magic fucking knife only cheese.
その畳んだのも真上からバサッと一等
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Your baby. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Suck my fucking dick.
Ta 確かに。8分割だ。
これじゃ当分にはなってないぜ。
Never said they had to be.
出題者は8つに切り分けろとし、当分は条件に含まれませんでした。
And that's the way my fucking brain was thinking, like, so clear that my mind was thinking when they mentioned like birthday cake. I was thinking like, oh, so they can't all be equal pieces, right? That's why Rosa was like, oh, they'd be really mad if you cut it this way. I'm like, oh, so the pieces are probably like unequal in size, right? That's what her hint made me think. Not like, oh, someone's gonna get mad if you cut the cake in half horizontally. Which, granted, yeah. But that's just not where my mind went.
まあ、折り方を工夫すれば当分も可能ですが、お頭の固いみ。
For a while, everyone was stunned. Badly had reached a far better answer than 3 by thinking of the problem as a riddle. Etika had already known both answers and even spotted a mistake made by the book. The others could do nothing but stare at those two in surprise.
頭が硬かったのは私たちなの？
Oh, I feel so valid because I fucking think of cheese slices, baby. This whole time, like, my mind immediately went to cheese slices, my guy. And this whole time, I'm sitting here thinking like, oh fuck, I'm thinking of the wrong shape. No, I was thinking of the right shape. And we're like, fuck, no, I gotta think of the way they think. But nah, bruh, cheese slice gang, let's go.
これは乾杯ですな。
私たちは3次元で考えたけれど、どうもバトラ君とエリカちゃんは次元がもう一つ上だったみたいね。
Yeah, we're in the fucking cheese slice dimension, baby. Sargento cheddar slice,
だい
motherfucker.
ぶ魔女とのゲームで鍛えられたようじゃないですか。条件なき問題、すなわち赤き真実の外側は魔女の密室の感激を縫う基本中の基本。
何の話だ？小説か何かの引用か？
まあそういうことにしておきます。それにしてもどなたの脳みそもカチンコチンの石ころち。
Without any signs of restraint, Etika looked at everyone and laughed sarcastically. Only Maria didn't notice the venom in that laugh as she happily turned to the next page.
はい、じゃあ次の問題ね。3つのコップと6枚のコインがあります。3つのコップそれぞれにコインが1枚、2枚、3枚になるように分けてください。
You have 3 cups, 6 coins. Flip the coins so that there's 1 coin in each. 1 coin in 1 cup, 2 coins in another cup, 3 coins in the third cup. Okay, where does the riddle happen here?
おいおい、そんなの簡単じゃねえかよ。最初のコップにコインを1枚、次のコップに2枚、最後のコップに3枚入れて出来上がりだぜ。
ではそれを5枚のコインでもできるでしょうか？
Now we're talking. And okay, so yeah, if we go back, it's easy with the 6. Look at it, flip the coins. So there's 1 coin in 1 cup, 2 coins in another cup, and 3 coins in the third cup. Mm-hmm. I think I have an idea, but I'm gonna wait to see where they go with this. It's something about how they don't specify, like, it's going to be something about how they don't specify, like, oh, put 1 coin in the first cup, 2 coins in the second cup, and 3 coins in the third cup. It's only specified that there needs to be 3 coins in the third cup, and then the interpretation of that will lead to being able to do it. Something like that, because of what's not explicitly stated.
また陳腐な問題が出、まさか皆さんこの程度の問題にまた瞬きをいくつも費やされ
By
る
now,
おつもり
Etika was
で
gazing around with an unpleasant look, ending in a manner that was completely inappropriate for both the guest and for someone of her age. She was no longer a guest who would be staying until the storm passed. She had transformed into an annoying guest who wouldn't leave until the storm passed. Everyone thought this, but they were unable to say it aloud.
コイン、ほら、お箸の使い方がうまいかどうかはコインをお箸。
お箸。そうです。お箸は世界で最も優雅な突き刺し、引きちぎって口に。お箸こそが、私の箸使いこそが芸術。
Jessica was about to say, aren't chopsticks just sticks? But stopped herself just in time. She realized that'd be best to let George take control for now.
小銭あるけど、ちょっと僕もお箸の持ち方には厳しいんだ。
そやな。ジョージの箸は随分厳しく教えたい。
確かにテーブルマナーは育ちが出てしまうものだ。エリカさんの持ち方もなかなかに良い。
俺の小銭も貸してやるぜ。枚数が多い方が面白いだろ。
ジェシカ、よく見て覚えなさい。
うせえぜ。
Nah, it's okay, Jessica. I don't rock with chopsticks neither. Not from lack of trying, I don't know. I can't handle it.
ここにある小銭をどれだけ多く自
So
分
much
のお皿
easier
に
to
移せる
fucking
か。
just use a fork.
望むところです。お箸、お箸。
Oh god, why is she coming over chopsticks? This time George had steered the conversation to a good direction, one that makes the small girl come. Everyone else understood, and they helped to egg on this chopstick fight and change the subject. We were all very weirded out though when this girl started having multiple orgasms over chopsticks. They're fully aware by now that Etika was extremely proud of her intelligence, and apparently she had the bad habit of using that to look down on other people. She spun her chopsticks around with the deft hand of a juggler, staring at the coins scattered on the table like a dog who had been told to stay after having a meal placed in front of it. Okay, and now we're back in the room where someone is. Their identity hasn't been confirmed yet, but based off of some words they've said, we can make some conclusions. But regardless, I am going to end this recording session here. My god, this has been a wild one. We wrapped up episode 5, which was easily my favorite in the books. And now we've jumped into episode 6, which is... it's throwing a lot at me. It's throwing a lot at me. Not gonna lie. It's definitely taken some work to keep up with it. But I'm very excited to see where it goes. Riding off the high that episode 5 gave me, like, bruh. Throw whatever you want at me. I'm ready for it. I need to keep going. Oh. Need to keep going. But yeah, like I said, gonna end this one here. So, it's either gonna be a jump cut or a new video, but regardless, I'll see you guys in the next recording session. Until then,